Hi, I'm Tina, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about myself. I was raised in church with my family, come to know Jesus as my Savior when I was 7 years old and was baptized. At about 15, I walked away from the Lord and started to rebel, doing the things I wanted to do, living the way of the world. Had my first son when I was 17, married my husband when I was 16. Still real young, partying, doing drugs, things that I wanted to do, um, but always had this feeling of something was missing. And I knew what was missing, I just didn't want to stop living the way I was living in order to have a relationship with God. This went on. I knew I needed to get my family in church. I knew what I needed to do, but my husband said that he wasn't going to go and just play church. So we needed to stop living the way we were living. And that was hard because I was having fun and didn't want to stop doing what I was doing. It wasn't until I was a little older and looked at my boys and decided that I wanted a better life for them and me, and wanted them raised in church and wanted them to know who God was, which we had always talked about God, and it was always in the home, but not like it is now. We went out, ventured out, found a church that we felt at home at, and stayed for about a year before we joined. But during that year, I prayed, we prayed. I fought tooth and nail to get my boys to come to church and to get up, because it wasn't something that was routine and regular to them. And it wasn't until in that year that I really felt like I knew how to have a relationship with God, and felt like He could forgive me for all the things that I had done, all the trouble I had caused my family, and hardship, and all the drugs, and all of just the nastiness in my life. I knew that He could forgive me, and that He would love me through all of it and use me with all of the ugliness that was in my life. I rededicated my life to the Lord and felt like I needed to be baptized again, because I don't think the first time I really knew what it meant. So I got baptized again when I was 32, and just felt anew. And now I know that He was there through me rebelling, and He still loved me and still was with me. And even through all the ugliness and all the hurtfulness and all the low points, He was there. And He's brought my joy back. And all the things that I looked for in the drugs and other things that were never there, that all they brought me was emptiness, it was He who gave me back my joy. And it's a struggle every day to try to live a Christian life and be Christ-like in front of my boys. But I pray to Him, and He helps me. And my favorite Bible verse is Ephesians 2:8. For is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this not from yourselves, it is the gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast. So it's by His grace and His mercy that He saved me and brought me back home and gave me my joy. Thank you for listening.